Welcome into the live desk. My name is Janae Hancock, and this is Sharon Chen. Of
Hello.
course, we are going behind the story today, talking about a very interesting story. Missouri will be taking center stage once again, and we'll kind of be looking like Hollywood a little bit. Sharon, speaking of films and episodes and all types of different things, tell us a little bit more about your story here.
Right. So this is all thanks to the SHOMO Act, which is the newly reinstated film credit for Missouri. Now, there was a similar film credit back in, I believe, 2013, about 10 years ago, but then that law sunsetted. So since then, there has not been a lot of major movie activity happening here because production companies feel that, you know, they could make a lot more money making movies elsewhere, like Georgia, for instance.
Yeah, I was going to say this is pretty interesting. I do want to take a look at our website, if you're able to go there now, kctv5.com. But you pointed out a lot of different shows that are filmed elsewhere, like the Ozarks, and it's supposed to be based here in the state of Missouri, but yet they're going other places to film them.
Yeah,
so,
that one's probably the biggest one, and that's that was kind of the catalyst in all of this
Yeah.
because my family and we vacationed in Lake of the Ozarks over the summer, and we noticed this resort with the Blue Cat Lodge. Now, if you watch that show Ozark, you know that that sign is from, you know, one of the places in that series, and so we thought, oh, cool, we're going to stay here. It's where the, you know, the whole series was filmed. And in talking to people at that resort, they said, no, it's not. Nothing was filmed here.
It just looks like
Yeah,
it.
it just looks like that. And the reason why is because actually the showrunner is from Missouri and grew up there at that resort being a deckhand. But they decided not to film the show there because they just, it wasn't financially reasonable for them because they couldn't get any film credit from Missouri.
And that's what's so crazy, and that's almost what sucks, is that Missouri has been taking the back seat on so many different projects. But explain how the money is going to be split. I see here a $16 million cap.
Right. So there's a $16 million pot, basically. And so what production companies do is they apply for the tax incentive. And so of that 16 million, it is split in 8 million for film and 8 million for episodic or series shows like Ozarks, like we talked about. And so whatever they can submit as far as, okay, we are going to be doing this much filming in this area in Missouri, they can get a portion of, you know, the money they spend back. And I believe the state is up to, it's between 20 to 40%, depending on what they qualify for.
And Missouri also has a special incentive to add on, right?
Kansas City.
Kansas City.
Kansas City has a special seat at the table. And this is great because for so many films, Kansas City has been passed by in the future. And so Kansas City, on top of the 20 to 40% that we talked about, up to 40% from the state, Kansas City is offering 10%. And these two tax credits can be used consecutively. So if you're a film production company, you could possibly get up to 50% of your return back. That's a lot. That's a lot that can be put towards marketing. That's a lot that can be put towards, you know, just putting an actor or an actress up in a hotel, you know. So, yeah.
And I do want you to introduce us to the guys that you actually talk to. I know you're sitting down with one of them here on the screen. I'm looking for their company name. What's their company name?
Method KC. That's
KC.
Chris Knitter and Jordan Rio. They are both based here in Kansas City, and they actually are one of the first to apply and get approved for this film credit. And so they're scheduled to start shooting their film this month. So you may start seeing some film sets around Kansas City.
Isn't that so exciting to think about the fact that this view right here at the skyline, you could see so many other drones happening in this area, and you could see a lot of people just acting just along the sidewalk. So that is so exciting. And Sharon, when will people be able to see the full story?
The full story airs tonight at 10.
Okay, and it is posted on our website right now. Great. Well, thank you so much, Sharon, for taking us behind the story. Again, you were looking at SHOMO Act, Renew's filmmaking push here in the state of Missouri. Thank you so much for joining us.